Hello watch enthusiasts. Now, having already released a video today, I'd like to ask you, my viewers, a question about the future of the channel. Now, I've been considering renovating the way the channel demonstrates things and the way I talk about things for a while, but I haven't really been sure how to address this issue. So therefore I call upon you, my viewers, to give me your thoughts. Now, firstly, I will be renovating a few things. So, for example, I'm going to try and make my videos more scripted and avoid the umming and ahhing, which has been, all very present in previous videos. Also, I will reduce the amount of equallys stated, because even I've realised that the amount of times I'm saying this word is frankly absurd, so I will be avoiding that as well. However, it's more about the future of my video reviews, which I'd like to talk about now. And that's because I've come to a crossroads where either I can go towards producing videos in a very sort of professional fashion with a lightbox, which would allow me to give very clean and crisp views of the watches. Alternatively, I can simply go for a more classic approach where one has a very neutral background such as felt or for example, linen or any other material as a background for the reviews, because I feel that my desk is too cluttered and simply doesn't look pleasant to look at really for you, my viewers. So therefore I'd like to ask you what you would rather see in my videos. Also, I've noticed that the very content of my videos has become fairly monotonous and fairly regular, if you will, and I feel that changes have to be made. Therefore, I'm going to try and spread out my videos and the topics which are covered by my videos. So I'd like to talk about various historical watches, the impact of various watches on history, and so on. So I will be diversifying my range of videos produced under different playlists in order to make the channel easier to navigate and more interesting for you all. Because I feel that the channel has reached a point at which actually development is needed in order to refine the channel and make it more suitable. Now, this is actually why I've included this picture, this still from one of my early reviews, filmed on the seat of a chair, which was, I'll admit, a poor choice, frankly. But it does illustrate the changes which have occurred to my channel, and I feel that these changes are necessary from now on. So, before I end this video, I'd like to say two more things, and I'd like to explain my apologies for some confusion which occurred with my video at the weekend. Now, the issue at the weekend was that various comments were disappearing from my comment section, and this was causing a lot of irritation, really, with viewers, and I can understand entirely. I still don't see what actually happened here. I didn't delete the comments, or at least I didn't do it deliberately. I really do feel that actually these comments, whether they're good or bad, should be left because they give me an indication of how the video has gone. So there really is no motive to delete them. In my eyes. Equally, the likes and dislikes disappeared briefly, and that was entirely my fault, and I would like to apologise, because I initially thought that it was YouTube playing up, as it were, but no, I realised that actually what I'd done was, while editing the video in the YouTube video editor, I managed to turn off the likes and dislikes, so I would like to apologise for that, and I hope this won't have caused any too much trouble. They are back on now and working, so I hope that didn't cause too much confusion and irritation. Anyway, please do remember to give me all your ideas or any comments you have about the channel in the comments down below, because I really do think it would be very helpful to see, or at least have a better understanding of what interests you, my viewers, and to better to improve the channel for you. And equally to cover topics which you'd find interesting. Therefore, please do give me your ideas in the comments down below, and whether you'd prefer a lightbox or a neutral background for my videos, because this really would come in handy. Also, I do feel that this information will allow the channel to produce videos which are better tailored to the individuals who are watching, and I feel that's very important. So please do leave me your comments and your thoughts. Sadly, I may not be able to include them all, but I really would like to know. So thank you very much for watching. This is Arm on the Watch Guy, over and out.